Back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this four-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Number 22 will be in the glow, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. First opened back in 2010, there's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been unconscious at the plate. He hit over 15 home runs last month. I don't think anyone expects him to keep up that pace, but if he can get anywhere close to the same level of production, then he's going to continue to help this ball club win a lot of games.
Number 22 will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Byron Buxton will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Hit hard to short, right to him. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Oswaldo Arcia will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. 2-1, here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Byron Buxton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out.
Softly hit out toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says that. Number 22 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 22.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
Joey Grant stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
A pause and the 0-2. Runner goes for second. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They trail this one 1-0.
Hey, we got no one here.
Trevor Plouffe is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Number 22 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Number 22.
Come on, kid. See it and drop.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Trevor Plouffe will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Number 22 will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
Number 22.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Lined back over second, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the 9th.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Joey Grant will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Robbie Grossman stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
You know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Arcia. 2 down. Christian Colon makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Chopped weakly to the left. Machado is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, these guys really broke this one open late in the game. A huge 8th inning was the turning point as they finished this one off here in the 9th.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 8-3. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 8 runs on 14.